Hey everyone! Well, we're here, we're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video. And before I get started, I just wanted to point out that I am filming on a brand new camera. I finally got a new recording camera. I don't have to just record on my phone anymore, so I'm super excited about that. So I wanted to thank you guys so much for your support of me and the channel, and an extra huge thank you to my patrons for making it possible for me to be able to have a filming camera. So thank you to everybody. So the video we will be doing today is kind of like a little series that I've started on this channel. I think this is number 5 that I have done. I believe I started doing this at the beginning of the year, so I figured why not end the year with one of these videos. So if you've not seen one of these videos that I do before, I go on Instagram and I find 7 different posts from people from 7 different MLMs. I take out the name of the MLM if it is even in the post, and usually any associated maybe product lingo that would give it away. I don't take out everything because I don't want it to be impossible, because we do like to play it as a little game of guess the MLM to the post, if at all possible. Some posts will be obvious because there is some terminology that would give it away, and then there's other posts that are essentially impossible to tell what MLM it is because they don't name the products, they don't name the company that they're in. It's just a post about the opportunity. But of course, in MLMs, and as we can see in many of these posts, they're almost always selling the opportunity, never the products. So for this video, I picked 7 MLMs. 4 of them I have actually not talked about on my channel yet, but I definitely do plan to. So the MLMs that are going to be in this video will be Q Sciences, Zaya, which is an activewear brand, Saint, which sells makeup, Monate, Thrive/Lavelle, which is a health and wellness MLM, Sensi, and Rodan & Fields, which is a skincare MLM. And in my last video that I did of this, I actually got a request to pop up these 7 MLMs after I'm done with the post so you guys can remember which MLMs are on the table for this video. So after I'm done reading each post, I will pop this back up just so you guys have a little reminder of what MLMs we are talking about. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description for all of my fun links. I also have opened up channel members here, so if that is something you are at all interested, there should be a join button below. And with all of that said, let's get started. Someone pinch me. I'm still in awe of what this company has given me. I signed up in March thinking I was just getting a deal on a collection of products. What have I actually gained? More self-confidence, amazing connection, a team of girls from all over the country that feel like I've known them for years, extra income to afford trips like this, and extras that pop up along the way, a drive to be better and do better, a way to share my passion for helping others feel beautiful, a creative outlet I've always needed but never knew how to start, and so much more. If you've ever been curious about MLM products or becoming a MLMer, send me a message. I'd love to chat. Okay, so this one, I don't know if you can tell which one this is. This one I think is kind of more difficult, but because I did take out certain words that would give it away. But I just love how it's just always interesting to me how in MLMs their whole thing is like, I've gained confidence, I've gained a life that I would have never had otherwise, I've gained connections with people that I wouldn't have ever had before. And it's like, you can gain all of this stuff in any other job. Like, you can gain confidence in any job that you go into. You can gain friendships. They act like it is impossible to make friendships at any other job that isn't an MLM. And another thing that they always like to point out is like, I'm just here to help others. The money is nice and it's a great bonus, but I'm just here to help others. And it's like, when they sell you this opportunity, they're selling it to you as a job. It is a way to make money. But then when you're in, it's like, make sure to thank them for helping you, you know, with your confidence and how you've just always wanted to help people. And it's like, yeah, but it's a job, so you want money. And it's like, well, then, don't always make it about money. It's not always about money. It's about the connections and wanting to help people. It's like, you're selling an MLM product to people. You're selling an MLM opportunity to people, you're not wanting to help people. You're just wanting to benefit you financially. For anyone who needs this, keep reading. I am aware the direct sales space isn't for everyone, just like any other career path, but for my girls in our industry who love what they do, keep going. Don't let that one opinion of a friend, family, or stranger take away from your goals. I am actually proof of why this industry was created. It gives women and men an opportunity to create their dream life. So if you're out there wondering if that one opinion of that one person matters, it doesn't. Do you for you. There's a whole tribe of people out here who don't know you and believe in you. You've got this, girl. Keep going. Something that I find funny about this, so this is obviously the don't give up, keep going, it's gonna work out someday, maybe, probably not via income disclosure statement, proves otherwise, but it's like, don't listen to people who tell you that you're just losing money in this constantly and that you should get out, or that this is a pyramid scheme, you should probably get out, or I don't support MLM, so I'm not gonna buy from you, you should probably get out. You know, maybe somebody was telling them to run their numbers and see if they are even making a profit, because a lot of them will see money coming in without realizing how much money they're spending in the MLM. But something that I find funny is they say, so you're out there wondering if that one opinion matters, don't listen to them. It's like, but then why should they listen to you? Because you're telling them to stay in? Because you're the voice of reason? You are the one opinion they should listen to, not the other ones? What makes you so special to where they should listen to you? Oh, because you want all the people in your downline to stay there so that you keep making money. So it's not really for them, it's for you. Christmas is coming up and I really want to make this year extra special. I was about to book tickets for the Polar Express train ride in Branson and then looked at the ticket prices and was like, oof. That's a lot of money for an hour ride. So I closed the tab and went on about my day debating whether or not it was worth it. Then the doorbell rang and there was a package sitting there that I was not expecting. My MLM sent me a cute little wristlet and a $200 Visa gift card. I immediately ran back to my iPad and used it to pay for our Polar Express tickets. It was a sign. We as parents always feel the pressure to make sure our kids have a magical season, but money can get so tight around the holidays. If you are looking for a little extra cash this holiday season, I ask you to consider doing what I do. What have you got to lose? And what have you got to gain? If you start now, your first payday will be December 15th, just in time to make your holidays a little more cozy. Edit. Yes, those are my real lashes, thanks to Lash Boost. Hit me up if you want to grow a pair. If you want to grow a pair. So something that I'm not surprised is it's like, do what I do right before Christmas. You don't have any extra money, this can get you extra money. It's like, no, I mean, no, but also you have to spend money on a starter kit in basically you have to pay in to an MLM in order to start selling their products. So any extra money that you have that should be for Christmas, they're saying like, no, spend that on our MLM and then maybe you can make extra money for Christmas. See, isn't that better? It's like, no, use that money that you would put towards the MLM for Christmas gifts. Why would you do that? Why would you spend your money elsewhere that you apparently don't really have much of on an MLM so that you can maybe potentially I don't know, make money before the next payday? And just like the previous one, she wants you to join so that she can make money, so that she can have extra money for Christmas and, you know, have some extra money on that payday. So it more benefits her than it would somebody at the bottom just signing up. Also, do I believe her when she says that she was gonna do something and then right when she closed her laptop or whatever it was, the doorbell rang and the magical MLM fairy granted her with a wonderful gift? No, I don't believe that. 2.5 years, so crazy how so much has changed in 2.5 years. One decision that I struggled so intensely with. Who would be mad? Am I going to lose everything? Am I chasing something that isn't real? Turns out it was the best decision I would make for my business. And it isn't all about the money. It's been about my growth as a person and a leader. It's about my confidence in truly being able to help people achieve their goals. It's about watching the lights come on, things click, and sweet friends who trust me see a life change they couldn't previously fathom. It's a lot of responsibility to hold someone's hopes and dreams, to carry the weight of showing them how to get where they want to go. Previously, I could see the vision of this industry, but I couldn't quite grasp how to make it work. Partnering with a company was mainly about finding the elements that would help me feel confident that I could bring people to the top with me. In the last 2.5 years, my team has helped around 50 people hit top earner positions here. 50. That's an incredible number, and we're just getting started, sad crying emoji. I made a promise to myself that I would never walk the stage alone again, or make a trip without someone from my team with me. Well, 17 people on my team qualified for our all-inclusive trip to Cabo last week, crying emoji. And a voice. Oh my gosh, we have a voice. 9 of my team members had a spot on an exclusive council of ambassadors who got to advocate for the field, make decisions, and be a voice/friend to all corporate staff. Unbelievable what they trust us with and give us. The vehicle matters. The compensation plan matters. The mentors matter. The timing, the products, the systems. It all matters. And I firmly believe that's why industry leaders from all over are partnering with us weekly. Grateful for what we've accomplished and can't wait to see where the next 2.5 years takes us. There's one thing I will definitely agree with her in this post is the timing. Absolutely, the timing does matter. Getting in at the beginning of an MLM, you definitely have a much higher chance of being successful because not as many people have heard about it, so they don't quite know that it's an MLM, or they may think like, this MLM is different than all the other ones. No, they're still all the same. They may pretend and act and say that they're different than all the others, but at the core of it all, do you have to recruit people? You do. They're just like all the others. And also here we have another person saying that it's not about the money, it's about the life-changing experience that I've had and the relationships and the people's lives who I have changed. And it's funny how when they're in an opportunity call, pretty much all they talk about is the money. Like, don't you want to make a lot of money? Don't you want to be this ranked? Don't you want to be able to supplement your income with this instead and make way more and be home? But then the moment you're in an MLM, they're like, don't make it all about the money. You're just selfish if you make it all about the money. It's about the people and the experience and the things that the MLM can give you and the life-changing wonderfulness. And it's like, so they tell you it's all about the money and that it's a job and you're just promoting the products, you're just a product of the product, you're just posting on Instagram and all of a sudden making money. That's what they make it seem when they say it in an opportunity call, but then when you get in, they're like, how dare you make this all about the money? Like, wow, you're just in it for the money, you're so selfish. It's like, but that's what you guys made it out to seem. You made it out to seem that they would make a lot of money. They are told that this is something where they can work from home, be with their children more, and make a good income doing it, but then when they're putting in so much more time than originally was sold to them, and they're not seeing any money. And then when they kind of complain like, hey, I'm not really seeing any money, it's like, well, what's wrong with you? This is about the experience and changing lives. It's like, I thought this was about selling a product. No, it's just about selling a dream and a scheme to people. The hustle never stops, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I have 2 options, same as you. Show up or quit. Are things hard right now? Yes, but so much easier than they used to be. Are things slower than I'd hoped? Yes, but not as slow as they used to be. Do people tell me it's not worth it? Yes, but they don't pay my bills or see my bank account. Am I left on red? Yes, but not nearly as much as when I sent cold messages. Is it hard building a business online? No. It's not easy, but you get what you put in. Quitting isn't an option for me. You could say I quit It Works, even Beachbody. I call it realizing my worth, realizing I deserved more. I know and have seen firsthand the potential. I went from struggling for a year, sending hundreds of cold messages, spending thousands on products and fees, to what? To make $760 for a year? I was told to put all this hard work in, and in 3 to 5 years, I'd see it pay off. My efforts I put in right here and now are matched. I went from a struggling Emerald coach to a 40K leader, leading a team of 202. Put the hard work in, realize your worth, realize you deserve to be matched for your efforts. So, something I love so much is when they put down other MLMs, and they also confirm our suspicions. I mean, I think specifically in Beachbody, I have heard them say, if you work this hard, then where will you be in 2 years? You know, all the hard work that you put in now, you'll see it in 2 years. People don't have 2 years to make money. You know, they can't put in all this time, all this effort with the promise that you will make money in 2 years. So clearly this person was not making much money. They probably got the $760 for a year via income disclosure statement and personal experience. And I agree with them. You can't live off of $760 a year. Like, that's not okay. I mean, unfortunately, they jumped to another MLM and they jumped to another MLM. I believe there's like a statistic that it takes them 3 to 4 MLMs until they either get out or they get in the right MLM and they stick with that one. So clearly they jumped from It Works to Beachbody, and then now they're in this current MLM, probably getting in pretty early on and bringing people along with them. But they did say they were Emerald in Beachbody, which I think is the 2nd rank or the 1st rank. I can't remember it's hard to keep up with all of the MLMs and their unique rank names for each level. I think that It Works and Beachbody have similar ranks, but I honestly cannot remember. Monate has special ranks, Q Sciences has special ranks. They all have special ranks that really, when it comes down to it, means absolutely nothing. Because I just think it's silly that when you claim it's your own business and you're like, I'm the rank of diamond. It's like, what does that mean? You could be the rank of whatever you want if it's your own business. Like I've said multiple times, one day you can be the emperor of the world if you'd like to in your own business, and then tomorrow you have crowned yourself king of the world in your own business. If it is truly your own business, being a rank doesn't matter. Like, you are the CEO of your own business, but of course in MLMs, you are not the CEO. And another thing I wanted to point out of this person's post was when they said, do people leave me on red? Yes, but not as often as they did when I was cold messaging, meaning that they are now doing the connection message. So finding something to talk to them about and not opening up about, hey, the whole reason that I started talking to you was because I want you to join underneath me. I would honestly prefer if they just cold messaged people, because yes, are cold messages annoying? Absolutely, but at least they straight up tell you what they want. The other way around, I'm creating this genuine connection. I believe it just plays on people's emotions because they may think that that person genuinely wants to have a friendship or some sort of relationship with them. And then eventually the person in the MLM is like, hey, by the way, have you ever thought about, you know, having your own business or having time freedom, whatever the case may be. And they're like, great, I spent all this time talking to this person just for them to try and sell me and or recruit me into an MLM, so then they're left on red. So I think that is honestly worse, and I don't like this new tactic of create genuine relationships. And to me, it's never going to be a genuine relationship when your whole point of talking to them is to just recruit them. That's so messed up. Many told me it was a bad idea, that it wasn't going to work, that it wasn't a consumable product, that it wasn't an established company, that the industry was saturated, that it's a fad, that I wouldn't be able to build anything. I was unfollowed, unfriended, talked about, outcasted, moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji. I almost listened. In fact, I did listen for many months. I played quietly. I worked in the shadows. I didn't want to make waves. I didn't want to create more problems. Moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji. But then something changed. I changed. I chose to shed the weight of everyone's opinions and lean into the magic, the positivity, the hope, the bold, the brave. For the first time that I can remember, I chose me. Moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji. To think what my life would look like today if I chose comfort for everyone else. If I chose to continue backing away from my dreams, my family's future. If I chose to continue playing small, because that's what I was good at. That's where I always played. That's where I felt I deserved to be. Moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji, moon emoji. Today, I'm standing proud for myself and for my family because that took more courage and strength than I ever knew I had. I'm here now. I'm taking up space. I'm not going anywhere. I'm brave, not perfect. I'm not sorry, and I'm not scared because I chose me. 3 fire emojis. I don't know, it's just, in any other job, even if you own your own business, I just couldn't imagine something like this being posted. It's this constant projection of, I don't care what other people think. I listen to people, but I don't care what they think. I'm finally choosing this for me. This is finally a me thing that I'm doing. You know, leave me alone. Don't tell me of your opinions and whatnot. And it's like, this is what they want you to do. They want you to be full force in the MLM, just loving it, saying that this is finally, I'm able to fly and be who I really am. And what did they say? Let me check the other post at the beginning. It said, yeah, I chose to shed the weight of everyone's opinions and lean into the magic, the positivity, the bold, the whatever. They want you to be surrounded by other people in the MLM and bring in other people who are just like you, which we hear that a lot. It's like, bring in people who are like you, meaning bring in people who are willing to ignore outside voices, willing to shut out everything that's negative. And of course they view negativity as anything that's not just like, yay, go MLM, woo. That's what they want. They just constantly want you to be a part of the positivity echo chamber. Be in a room where when you say positive things, it's just about the MLM, because as always, the MLM is the positive thing that entered into your life. And the MLM is the reason that your family is now financially supported, you are happy, you can finally be yourself, of posting on social media, constantly sharing every aspect of yourself on social media, which to me is that's not natural. That's very odd, at least in my opinion, to be sharing so much on social media and sharing so much of your life with strangers. Like, sometimes it's okay to keep things to yourself, but in an MLM, if you're keeping things to yourself and you're not saying thank you every other day to the MLM and expressing it out to the world how wonderful life is now that you're in the MLM, that's a negative thing. But I think it's so good to take breaks from social media, because it can be a very negative place. It can be a very overwhelming thing, and you can start to, you know, second guess yourself and maybe compare, and that's never okay. And I assume in MLMs, they do a lot of comparing. It's like, I feel like I'm doing the same thing as that person, yet that person seems more successful than me, but they're probably not. They're just portraying a successful life, and that is mentally not good for people. And MLMs are just mentally not good, and they don't actually create real, genuine people. I mean, people don't talk like this. This is not something that somebody says in real life. At least I hope not. I just can't imagine someone just being like, moon emoji, moon emoji. I mean, I guess I did that, so maybe it does happen. Why does this girl keep posting about the MLM all the time and how much she loves her job? Because your girl ain't lying. I just got paid early, and let me tell ya, it ain't pocket change. I made more in September than hubby did. Heart, I love what I do. I love the products I share. I love the people I meet through what I do. I love the connections. I love helping others reach their goals. I love seeing the MLM be a blessing to others. I love spoiling friends with free product. And I ain't kidding when I say I want you here with me. Extra income is extra income, no matter the amount. And the community is even better. Now I'm off to plan a much needed little weekend getaway for my little family in the near future. Want more info? Just ask or click my bio. I'm required to post the income disclosure because results aren't typical, but you aren't typical, friend. And she links the income disclosure statement, which I find that ending so absolutely hilarious. It's like, I'm required to post that people don't make money in the MLM that I'm in, but don't let that scare you away, even though it probably should scare you away, since you will look and see that most people don't make money. But I'm required to post it, but ignore it. That's what I got from that. And her saying, I made more money this month than my husband did. It's like, yeah, but how much does your husband make? Like, we don't know what he does for work. That's not really a great comparison because I don't know what that bases it off of. I mean, he could have made 20 bucks and you made 30. Good job. I mean, I guess, yeah, in that week, or that month, I don't know, you made more than your husband. Again, we have nothing to base it off of, so I don't know what that means. And another thing for her to say, extra income is extra income, no matter the amount. It's really the community that's the best part, because when she did her list of like, I love the connections, I love meeting people, I love seeing people grow, it's a way of them saying, we love to watch other people succeed, and it just means that one day we will too. We'll get there someday, and it's that team aspect of like, don't you want to see the team succeed? So you need to go find 3 recruits so that we can see the team succeed. It's like, yeah, but if they find 3 recruits, I mean, I guess in a way they would make more money, but it does benefit the uplands more. It's not like the whole team reaches a certain rank, just that individual reaches a certain rank and they get that pay. If MLMs work the opposite way and you help people reach a certain rank and the whole team as a whole got that payment, so like if you reach the rank of doodly-doo, then the whole team gets that money. We wouldn't have that much of an issue with that. I mean, it still would be a problem no matter what, because I think you should just be out there selling a product. But if the whole team got the pay of that rank versus just this person up here gets that pay while everybody else is like, so glad we got our team member to that rank, well, we're not making any money. It would definitely be a lot better if everybody got that pay at that rank, but I guess it's, you're doing it for the team. You're trying to help the team while also really hoping that hopefully one day you see a livable wage. Alright, you guys, that was the end of the post, so now I'm going to share in what order I read them in. So it was Saint, Monate, Rodan and Fields, Q Sciences, Thrive/Lavelle, Zaya, and Sensi. So let me know in the comments below how many you got correct. I do feel that this one was probably much more difficult than other ones that I have done because they were so similar to one another. And if I told you that these came from the same MLM, you probably wouldn't have questioned it much. A lot of it was, hey, we're doing this for the community aspect, never for the money. It's for the money. At least people at the top who are making money, it's absolutely for the money for them, but they want people to believe below that it's for the community. Because we all join jobs for the community, never for the money. We're just negative thinkers if we want money for doing work for a business. What's wrong with us? Alright, you guys, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, please subscribe. Let's hear all of your thoughts and opinions of anything and everything MLM in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!